Welcome back, one and all, to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Last time, we have been given a letter to meet Joshua at the Garoon Gate. And it seems that Father Doofus here was also given a letter to meet a contact there for a lead. But it was a trap to kill us both. The society is at moves. Oh, this guy knows way too fucking much to just be a wandering priest. That's just gonna get said right now. You fucking fly, get out of my face. Hey, Elnan, I'm back. He's been attacked. Damn it, they must have known our next move. On it, say something. Calm down, Estelle. He's breathing normally. He looks like he's just in a sleep. I take it this is the Grantil Guild receptionist. Yeah. Oh no, everyone else. No. Olivier, Agate, Zen, Tita, Chloe. They're all out of it. They got everyone. They're all okay? Looks like it. They're just asleep. What the hell happened? If I may hazard a guess, Mrs. Estelle, they were put to sleep with some kind of drug. They all look as though the sleep took them very suddenly. Yeah. Good catch. A letter. Hold on a second. That's the same kind of envelope we got. Wait a minute. What? Renne said she brought enough tea and cookies for everyone. That little shit. I've taken the Duke. If you want them back, you're going to have to attend our little tea party. What? Your His Highness. So the tea party is in the capital after all. Who's this girl they're talking about? Girl, no. They taken the girl and... yeah, they took Renne. But I have my suspicions about her. Kidnapped, I'm guessing. Another member of your team? No, she's just a kid we were taking care of. I can't believe we got her involved in this. Estelle. Miss Estelle. Philip, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Duan's been taken as well. You need not apologize. If that's true, it is his responsibility for going off to play about on his own. In other words, it's his own damn fault. Do not blame yourself for his failings. He's right. First, we need to figure out what the tea party in the letter is. Right. I've taken the Duke and the girl. If you want them back, come attend our little tea party. I kind of remember Elnan saying something about a tea party in relation to the intelligence guys. Wait, Kevin. When I read your letter, all it said was, in the capital. You said it's in the capital after all. You heard that, did you? Yeah, about that. I believe I could explain further. Shara! Hey, nice timing. Shit. Hello, Estelle. Things have gotten serious, haven't they? And Father, it looks like neither of us made it in time. Nobody's hurt, thank Adios, but I got no excuse. Shara, why are you here? And what are you talking about? How do you two know each other? I imagine you heard that Annalise and I found the Intelligence Division base. I met Father Kevin there. He helped us investigate where the Intelligence Special Forces had run off to. I see, that's why he's so up to speed. Bingo! Shara! And there is my smile. Annalise! Yay! You're safe! And I love your smile. I do, and I love that hair ribbon. She's adorable. And Kevin's here too. Yeah, afraid I didn't make it in time though. How's the phone downstairs? No good. Someone's removed some crucial bits. It's useless. I wonder. Same with this one. Damn. So the enemy broke them. Sure of it. I still can't fathom their goals, though. Shara, they left this letter. Tea party. Now it's all making sense. It must be the Intelligence Division men who kidnapped the Duke and the girl. I'm sure of it. And Ouroboros is pulling their strings. Yeah, We've got attacked by some weird machines. What does attend our tea party even mean? Where are we supposed to be? We'll simply have to search anywhere they're likely to be. Annalise, can I ask you a favor? What's up? I need you to run to the Ebre Royal Villa and get in touch with the patrol there. The men on the road are a diversion. The real fight is going to be in the Grancel tonight. Yeah. Their goal is nothing less than dominance of the capital. Understood. I'll run until my legs fall off. Annalise, be careful. You too, Estelle. I'm sorry, sir, but can you wait here? We'll bring the Duke back. You have my word. Very well. I will attend to your friends while I'm here. Please recover His Highness. Well, I got Shara with me. Squads 1 and 2 are moving along the western scenic route. They should have the enemy surrounded shortly. In the Eastern Division, several Intelligence Division units are already fleeing to Rommel, to the Rommel Pond. Squads 3 and 4 are in pursuit. Good work. Proceed until both groups are neutralized. Sir! I must admit, sir, I don't understand their thinking. Do you think this could be a diversion? I have full company stationed at Grancel Castle. Even if they box us in, they won't shut us down. Unless Amalthea doesn't Amalthea have an ace up her sleeve? An ace? Excuse me, sir. What is it, soldier? We received word from headquarters. However, we attempted to contact the capital branch at the Bracers Guild. The phones returned a disconnection signal. We could not raise them by any means. Orders, sir. I think it's best we call in a little extra insurance. Belk, you're in charge. I'll be in the transmitter room for a moment. Who are you contacting? A certain someone at Leston. Cassius. So where the heck could this tea party be? The most logical target is Grancel Castle. However, it's well staffed with guards and fortified. I think they'll pour the first cup somewhere else. We should look beyond the castle. Problem is, though, this town is huge. We can't just go groping around in the dark. We'd be lucky to stumble on a single black helmet. And there's Sieg. What the heck? And now we've got the perfect assistant. I don't really understand, but you want to show us the way. Okay, to the west. Oh, no. Ah. Military monsters. And we get the good music again.
Come on!
Not bad.
Well, didn't expect we'd be visiting the Kennel Club tonight. I think it's safe to say we found our tea party. Seems like it. Now, where are they? You, what's the meaning of this? Do you know what the army will do to you? Nah, they're ready. We're ready for the worst. If you don't want to get hurt, then behave. We have no interest in harming civilians. Unless they get in the way. Yeah, you really look like you're not harming civilians here, buddy. Bracers! One of us isn't, but close enough for the intelligence division. Naughty, naughty. Making us chase you boys like that. Now then. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest for the destruction of public property and rioting. Surrender now, and I promise not to break your legs. Damn it. How did they find us? Wasn't that hard. Anyway.
Yeah, come on.
Hot arrows!
Piece of cake.
They didn't put up much of a fight, did they? Well, we bought the captain some time. The rest is in her hands. Long live Colonel Richard's dream. He's out like a light. Sheriff, they said the captain, you don't think... Oh, it's his aide. She struck me as the type to never give up. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, we owe you our lives. All part of the job. Oh, man. One of the engines was stolen. What is it? That's an orb. Good grief. What the heck do you use something like that for? It's the new super engine for the aerosol. But there were supposed to be two of them. Some of the guys took the other one on a lift. They took it further into the harbor. You're kidding. That can only mean bad things for everyone. Estelle, Kevin, we need to give chase. Right. Right behind you. Well, that's not good, is it? It's probably on that boat.
Oh, are we done already?
Jared, do you have to be so sultry? You're a pretty woman, I don't deny that, but do you have to be so sultry all the time? That's just a lighthouse. No loot, though. That'd be a good place to put loot. Just gonna say that right now. That'd be a good loot spot. Same goes for over here. And here, but nothing. I guess I just gotta meander around the harbor until I find something. There we go. Finally shown up, have we? Amalthea. Ex-captain, thanks to you. I thought the dogs were making too much noise, and when I came back to look, I suppose bracers are rather like dogs, Don't screw with us. Hurting our friends, abducting people, and Renne has nothing to do with this. You are not getting away with it. Really, what are you going to do about it? I'm going to break your legs. I simply wish to help His Highness Duke Duan von Oslies take his rightful place. It has little to do with you, girl. What in... Duan? You're making the same dumb mistake again, aren't you? What kind of idiot would join a fool's errand like this? You have to help me. They intend to use me. Yeah, he seems like a real willing participant there, Miss Amalthea. Enough of your games, Miss Ex-Captain. Your goal is freeing Colonel Richard, is it not? What? Well, if you figured that out, then I guess we must dispense with the pleasantries. Everyone, Operation Pride's Resurgence. You men, hold them off for at least a few minutes. Yes, ma'am. You're running away? We won't let you interfere. Come on, you guild dogs.
This ought to perk you up. Yeah, come on.
I feel like that's one was not well timed. Yeah, that just stole their fucking turns. Not a good time to miss. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Piece of cake.
Ah, how the hell are they? Just give up. Out of my way. Oh shit. Long live Richard's dream. They have a motherfucking tank. The Orgueil, I presume. I don't know if it's Orgueil or Orgueil. Well then, what do you think of our little Orgueil? I'm gonna say Guile. This is a high-speed tank we in the division have been developing for a while now. Twice the firepower of the little tin cans that the Empire uses, and more than a match for one of our airships. That's not going to be easy to take on. This is crazy. We never could use the proper engine to make it run, so we started away just to shy of the competition. But the engine from the Aracel has proven to be just what we needed. Ah, she who dwells above is smiling upon our cause today. What are you planning to do with that thing? Weren't you listening? I'm taking the Duke to his rightful throne as king. I'll have to get the Queen to acquiesce, of course. No way. You're attacking the castle? A little slow on the uptake, bracers. The Orgueil will put an end to the legend of Grancel Castle's invincibility with barely any effort. And the pathetic guard forces on duty cannot hope to stop us. Find some seats tonight. The reign of Elysia ends. Okay, sure. I'm sure you got your badass super tank, but you have one. You know, it's kind of like I remember watching a propaganda cartoon, a World War II propaganda cartoon. A narrator with a very, very thick German accent was boasting about the German Tiger tank, and a bunch of Shermans showed up and blew it to hell. But it's heavily outnumbered. I don't even remember what that was. I don't even know who the animator was. I just remember seeing that. Pretty funny, honestly. This is the same deal. You might have a badass tank, but you have one badass tank. That is not enough to take on a regiment. That is not enough to take on a battalion. You might get into the castle, but it's not like you can drive a tank into the castle. You're going to have to get out on foot and go up against an entire royal regiment. I really doubt Julia Schwarz is anything to stand against that. No! Follow. Excellent. We managed to give them the slip. Are you sure about that? Looks like I made it in time. The Royal Guard. And I knew it. Julia Schwarz. It's been a while, Captain Amalthea. I wouldn't imagine we'd be facing another one down in a place like this. How? Why are you here? Weren't you training at the fortress? We received an emergency aid request from Colonel Sid. He seemed a bit concerned that someone was going to cause trouble in Grancel. Imagine that. So we came flying, as it were. And I thought he was useful as a broken watch. Lieutenant Colonel Sid is from the Brigadier General Bright, former squad, and the same as the former Colonel Richard. It's your mistake for underestimating him. It seems it was. So, gentlemen, what do you think you're doing? Unless I'm mistaken, those are orbital cannons from the Aracel. Do you really intend to fight the Orgueil with those? Fight to defeat you, perhaps not, but we can certainly slow you down. The Colonel's battalion will be arriving momentarily. Surrender now for the sake of your men, if not your own. But just what is so damn funny? Oh, Julia, you really haven't changed. Straight as an arrow, cold as a midwinter, not a hint of fear, just like at school. I know we fought like cats at basically every opportunity. but I always admired you on some level. I could say the same things about you, Kanone. However, if you intend to stand in my way of my rescue of Colonel Richard, I will show no mercy. So be it. Cannons 1 and 2, prepare to fire. We are stopping them here. Yes, ma'am. And they've got a she's got a fucking gospel. Orbital shutdown. That will mean that tank is... How is it still moving? A unit capable of stopping all local orbital devices dead. And yet remains fully functional itself. Oh my goodness. This is even better than I'd imagined. We are truly unstoppable. Yeah, that's pretty effective. Damn it. Where on earth did you get a gospel? Let's just say, concerned citizen donated it to the cause. All I have to do in return is agree to help with an experiment of sorts. What in the name of... It's a gospel. Oh man, I did not expect it to turn out like this. This is bad. We can't use orbital arts or anything orbital while that thing is lumbering around. Time to use my trump card. What do you... Estelle, Shara. If what I'm about to do succeeds, it'll stop the gospel for a short time. I need you to use that chance to disable the tank. You must be joking. How can you do that? I give it about odds either working or getting us all killed, measly. Say ho, so a couple of prayers from you two wouldn't hurt. It's the Chronos Rod. Mayor Dalmore's forbidden artifact. Well, that'll buy us a few minutes. The suppression effect has ended. How? How is this? What did you do, priest? Nothing too special. When you break an artifact, there tends to be a massive release of orbital energy. Looks like even the gospel can't quite handle eating all that power at once. You madman. Way to go, Kevin. Well done, Father. Don't thank me too much. Don't give me too much credit, or you'll make me blush. So what? I don't need the full power of the gospel to crush you. Witness the fury of the Orgyle. I'm seriously fighting a fucking tank. Making the gospel freak out should have made that tank weaker too. If you want to bring that monster down, now's your chance. Right. I am seriously fighting a fucking tank. And I have Julius Swords with me. Cool. And the music's great. Well, it's starting out pretty good anyway.
All yours.
Okay, that's going to be irritating, but I can work with that.
Take it!
This thing's going to take some hits. It's resistant to... It takes normal damage from earth, water, and fire. Earth, water, and wind. Resistant to fire. Got it.
This ought to perk you up.
I'll save you.
It's just moving. It's trying to get an angle on me. Can't let it do that.
This ought to perk you up. Someone get me.
Yeah!
Okay, that thing's getting buffs. I don't like that. That did not do much damage. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay. Anyone should get the killing blow with an S break. It's her.
For the sake of my master.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
For the sake of my master.
True barrage. Sure. We did it. Yes, we did it. It's wholly inoperable. You would dare? You've lost. Accept it. Accept it and surrender. Don't you dare. A little setback like this will not stop me from rescuing Colonel Richard and fulfilling his vision. Oh, you do not know when to quit. Julia, brace her scrum. This is at an end. I'll beat you into the mud myself if I have to. Big words from someone who just brought a tank to a sword fight and lost. But alright, let's do it. One boss right into another.
Come on.
Hot arrows!
Damn it. No time for you! Let's see. True Hurricane. Oh, you bitch. Okay, there your friends just went and kicked a bucket. I recommend giving up. No? Okay.
This ought to perk you up.
Not a good time to miss. Oh, you stole all her combat points. You bitch. Oh, stop missing. For the love of God, stop missing.
Piece of cake.
Ah, Colonel, forgive me. That's the end of that. I think my legs are gonna fall off. Well, we did fight her and a tank back to back, you know? Well, that's something like a victory, at least. Is it over? Do on. Oh, hey, they threw you in the tank, huh? Well, yes. For once, Brigand, it seems I actually need to be thankful for your violent, lawless ways. As proof of my gratitude, I shall bestow upon you a magnificent work of art from my private collection. I think I'll pass, thank you. Still, never forget I never thought I'd hear gratitude from... Wait, Renne. Is Renne safe? What is this now? Who or what is a Renne? A girl wearing a white dress. Isn't she in the tank? I was the only one inside. Okay, you. Where's Renne? Where are you keeping her? What are you talking about? You really think you can play dumb at this point? The girl, the one you kidnapped from the guild house. Tell me where she is. Kidnapped? Girl? I see. So that was the plan all along. What's wrong? Everything. How can I not laugh at myself? I, Kanoe Amalthea, Captain of the Intelligence Division, I, the author of this plan to restore the Colonel to glory, I was played like a fiddle by a little girl. How rude of you to call me a little girl. Good evening. Isn't the moon lovely tonight? Did everyone enjoy the tea party? I thought the explosions and screams were the best myself. Ah, crap. A child? Renne? What are you doing, Renne? Climbing all the way up there. It's dangerous up there, you know? Oh, Renne, you really act like a cat. Okay, I'll climb up and help you down, so just wait There's no need. After all, this is the best seat. Only fitting for the master of the tea party, right? What? I, Enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter. It is me, and I am Renne. No. This is insane. A small child like that is a member of Ouroboros? Silly lady, there are no children or adults in the Grandmaster's sight. Just useful people. Just people and useless people. And I, Lady Renne, am very useful. Just like the Black Fang used to be. What? So that... Hang on a minute. You're the one who sent me that letter. That was me. 9 threatening letters. 1 to the churchman, 1 to the traitor lady, and 1 to Estelle. 12 letters in all. Looks like all I did was right. I bet even Louvet could compliment my handwriting now. So you staged all of this. Well, I'm the one who organized the tea party, you know. I couldn't let my guests be bored, could I? I worked really hard to make this fun. But then... What about your papa, your mama? Renne, where are your parents? Huh? Oh, wait. You never, ever realized. I must be really good at this. Either that, or you're just that dumb. Wait a minute, who are you calling dumb? Don't be angry, Estelle. You meant these, right? They aren't my mama and papa, silly. They're actually done. I'm actually done with them anyway. So let's break them. Just dolls. What did you do? Calm down, Estelle. They aren't even bleeding. Society manufactured orbital puppets. Look just like human. How are they even... They don't act like people when I'm not around, though. I'm pretty sure I'm at least as good as Pedro from the Doll Night. Oh, but this time I got kidnapped and had to be the master of the tea party. So I'm more like Princess Tia, huh? Princess Renne has a nice ring to it. Of all the things to joke about. Oh, but you asked about Mama and Papa, right, Estelle? Let's call Princess Renne's real Mama and Papa now. Pater Mater, come. What's that sound? Oh, motherfucker! It's an ion. It's enormous. What the hell is that? And it took the gospel. This is my Pater Mater. As big as any papa, as kind as any mama. I don't need any other papa or mama. There, ahead. What the hell is that thing? Some kind of giant thing. It's impossible. What the hell? Renne? Everyone. Yay, the sleeping medicine wore off just when it was supposed to. Just like Joshua taught me a long time ago. Joshua, how do you... You know, I was about to gut you like a fish and rip your heart out at the end of this, Estelle. After all, the professor says you're the reason Joshua won't come back. It's your fault. But I really had a lot of fun. So I think I can forgive you for now. But only this once, okay? Renne? Renne, what's going on? Bye-bye, Tia. I did have fun with you. Maybe we can share ice cream again someday. Well, everyone, thank you for attending the tea party. Ciao. A child was an agent of Ouroboros this entire time. This purple-haired little shit is the Angel of Slaughter. The Royal Army spent the night searching for an entire airship squadron, but they could not find the massive orbital doll nor the girl. The next day, Captain Amalthea, please, won't you cooperate with us? What kind of relationship did you have with that girl? And what do you know about the society? Amalthea, Kanoe, stop being stubborn. At this point, you're making things worse, not only for yourself, but for your men as well. I can't believe that's what you want, is it? We went to this all prepared to lay down our lives. You'll need to come up with a better threat than that, Captain Schwarz. Stop trying to play the martyr. You saw it, same as any of us, that gigantic orbital weapon. Do you not understand that an organization which can field such a thing has infiltrated the kingdom? How can you not understand the gravity of this? Amalthea, Colonel Richard is in many ways a lover of Liberl. He wished for us to be able to stand independently against any threat we would ever face. I know he wanted that, if nothing else. And now dark clouds gather in the skies above us. Can you not consider what he would do in this situation? Silence. What? Silence, you pest! How dare you speak so casually of the Colonel's feelings? You dogs gained your new oh-so-exalted positions by engineering his fall. Kanoe, would you... Oh, I have plenty to say to you too, Julia. You must be relishing every second of this, watching your longtime rival fall so far. Well, laugh then. Laugh and gloat to your heart's content. That's enough. I've crawled myself through filth and given all of myself to the realization of the Colonel's dream. Now that I've failed, I no longer have the reason to live. So come on then, drag me to the firing line. Let's get it over with. That's a foolish thing to say, Kanoe. Pardon me? General, why are you... I needed to speak to the Majesty about something related to the most recent case. I had some other business as well, so I thought I'd stop by. I only arrived a few hours ago. Thank you for your help when you're so busy, sir. Cassius Bright, the author of all our suffering. So you've come to gloat over my failure too, have you? Here to see me riddled by gunfire? Well, I am certainly popular today. And here I was thinking I was actually as much of a lady killer as Richard. Ugh. How dare you? If it wasn't for you, the Colonel, he would have... Ah, Cassius. I know you mean it in good fun, but don't tease her so much. What? That was... How on earth... Colonel? Colonel Richard. It's been some time, sir. Yes. It has. Lieutenant Colonel Sid. Captain Schwarz. And it's good to see you're safe as well, Kanoe. Sir, I begged General Bright to allow me to leave my cell for a little while so that I could visit. You see, I have something I absolutely must say to you, Kanoe. To me? Yes. I'm sorry. I am so very sorry. I wrapped you up in my pride and narrow vision. I forced many bright young officers to shoulder the burden of a terrible criminal deeds. I've wanted to apologize to all of you for a while now. No. Sir, no, you forced us into nothing. We followed you freely. No, you didn't. Even if you think you followed of your own will. In the end, I pressured you into following my desires. The responsibility is mine alone. This makes what happened in the past my responsibility as well. Sir, no. So let me make a declaration. As of this moment, the Royal Army Intelligence Division is formally disbanded. All previous functions and duties are to be taken up by Army Headquarters, and all former staff should be given headquarters and due assistance. Kanoe, Captain Amalthea, thank you for leading my division in my absence until now. With all that said, I no longer need you to do crazy things in any longer. Whatever. You don't need to spend your life attempting to rescue me. So please, don't say such terrible things as bring me before the firing squad. Please. Alan. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I see. Thank you very much. How did it go? It seems as though Miss Amalthea is willing to answer questions. The Army said they'd be contacting the Guild when they had something useful. Well, that's good. It's hard to believe they actually got her to talk. I hope they didn't do anything too unpleasant to her. She still deserves a little unpleasantries, mind you. I think we can leave that to the Army. We have some things of our own to talk over. True enough. Well then, first allow me to provide you with a way to pay you for this mission. This includes everything from all the small related tasks you've had to undertake as well. Lost child. Search for Renne. Attending the tea party. Estelle, do you really think Renne could be... Yeah. She named herself one of the enforcers. The Angel of Slaughter. If she's calling herself that, there's not really any doubt. There isn't, is there? Seriously, a little girl like that is one of the society's crazy murder goons? And aren't enforcers supposed to be able to, like, break you with their pinky? You really don't think they're pulling some kind of trick here? No, I'm pretty sure she was telling the truth. Joshua was about Renne's age when Dad rescued him from the society, and he told me he was he was made to kill before then even. You're kidding me. Either way, Renne really pulled the wool over our eyes. It seems she's the one who gave Amalthea that gospel and suggested they try another coup like that tank. Seems like she sent all the letters too. I just don't get it though. Why? I'm just guessing here, but maybe she just thought it would be fun. Fun? Renne put this experiment of hers together as a tea party. She set things up so that lots of people, especially us, would participate, like an invitation. That's the feeling I get. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, we're here because of those letters, but I could easily believe our little kitten is capable of such guile. She was, after all, very clever in balancing the amount of sleeping drugs she gave us all. Meaning we'd arrive at the docks at just the right time. She really did put some of us on... What? She really did put us on some damn puppet strings. Why could I not read that? So she's definitely the one who put you guys to sleep. Almost certainly. It was just after I ate one of those cookies Renne got us from the department store that my mind went fuzzy. That was one hell of a failure on our part. If she'd used poison, most of us would have been having this conversation at the side of she who dwells above. Yeah. The failure is entirely my own fault. As a person in charge of the mission and the guild house, I should have been more cautious. Please forgive me. Come on, Elnan. Everyone's got a bit of blame in this. I don't think any of us realized just how far the society was willing to go. That giant archaism. Even Grandpa would have a really hard time making something like that. And even then, to make it move like that. And Renne. Oh, Tita, come on, cheer up. Next time we see her, I'm dragging her out of the society, feet first. What? Hang on. 5 years ago, Dad rescued Joshua from the clutches of Ouroboros, and we taught him what it was to be happy. I'm Cassius Bright's daughter, so you know what? I can do the same thing. I'm going to drag Renne out of the society of Ouroboros by the scruff of her neck if I have to. We will. That's our Estelle. That's the spirit. Such indomitable optimism. You're making it sound easy, Estelle. That's just how our Estelle is. Think even your father would be bowled over by that much optimism. Man, I'll say I am practically head over heels for you at this point. Oh. Kevin, we've been waiting for you. Alright, buddy, you owe me some answers. Get with the expository dialogue. Get expositing, Father Doofus. Yeah, I know, sorry I'm late. Archbishop Current was not exactly thrilled with me. He got on a really good lecturing. So he held it back a bit. Do I have egg on my face or something? So you aren't an Ouroboros skull eater or whatever, but you never did answer my question. Just who the hell are you? That is a good question. You never quite managed to give us a straight answer either, Father. You aren't just some wandering priest. I did promise I'd explain everything to you, Estelle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Kevin Graham, and I am a priest of the Septian Church, but I'm a priest of the Gralsenritter of the Septian Church. I knew it. A pleasure to properly meet you. A Gralsenritter? I beg your pardon, but I would have never imagined someone as young as you would be one of the Holy Gralsenritter. Olivier, you know what they are? You're aware that the Church has a duty to take on custody over all of ancient Zumerian artifacts, yes? Investigating and retrieval of such items is the work of an arm of the Church called the Gralsenritter, the Grail Knights. Their members list is not public knowledge, but they are said to be artifact experts and combat masters to a man. Damn, you know a lot about us. I don't know if you'd call me a master, though. I'm kind of a fresh-faced new guy on the team. Artifact retrieval. Now I get it. That's why you had Mayor Dalmore's staff. The Royal Army gave me that for safekeeping the first time I came to Liberl. Liberl and the Church have an agreement to hand over all artifacts found. The whole reason Archbishop Current was, kind of pissed off is because I broke that one, mind you. I see. I hope he wasn't too angry. You really saved us, and there wasn't any other way. We hardly had a time to be picky. Thanks to that. Anyway, hopefully we can work together a bit more in the future. If you learn anything new about Ouroboros, let's swap information. How do you know about Ouroboros anyway? Well, the main reason I came to Liberl was to investigate the society. Let's just say we've known about them for a while now. And to be more precise, I came to investigate the Shining Ring, the Oriel, that they might be after. The Oriel. One of the holy septarians granted to the ancient Zumerians by the goddess herself. The legendary artifact that we thought slept beneath Gransel Castle. Exactly. There have been some people asking a whole lot of specific questions about septarians across the continent. That kind of caught the Church's eye, let me tell you. And then we learned about the whole hubbubaloo about the ruins beneath Gransel Castle and the Oriel during the coup. So they sent me, a fresh-faced and expendable new guy, to see what's what. Hang on, you really think the Oriel is in Liberl? When we didn't find it beneath the castle, I thought it was a legend. Do we even know what the hell the thing is beyond the whole Shining Ring? Figuring out the truth of the thing is part of my job. So yeah, I wanted to come by today and explain what's up. If anything happens, what say we work together? I get it. Yeah, alright, I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to help too. This may be the hand of fate at work. If something happens, do contact us. Fantastico. Alright, think I gotta get my ear chewed off a bit more. See ya, folks. So my suspicions were correct. He is a Gralsenritter, a Grail Knight. And he's gone. He's quite good at putting people off balance in a different way than Olivier. If you ask me, he still needs training. He could stand to be a bit more elegant. You realize there is exactly zero elegance in your stream of constant nonsense, right? Still, all this interest in the Oriel. Do you think this has something to do with the gospel experiments the Society's been performing? From what I've heard, it's definitely possible. On that note, that's 3 of Libero's regions that have suffered gospel-related experiments now. I fear that neither Roland nor Bose will be able to avoid their touch at this point. It seems like things are pretty calm here now. You think it's time for us to move on? Meaning we should either go to Roland or Bose. And saved by the bell. I see. Understood. We'll be on guard. Take care. Something going on? They finally getting out of their little coup lover? No, this is different. Though perhaps not unrelated. The Sky Bandits have appeared in Bose. What? The Intelligence Division and the Bandits. Hell of a busy night. Where did they show up? The fort they used as a base in the Bose Canyons, apparently. The army had repurposed it as a training ground. And it seems they stole back the ship they used to use and escape. They stole. Shh, bird. Shh, birds. I'll check your food and water after this recording session. No, shh, birds. They stole their ship back. You're kidding. Ooh, that would be the one Mueller went to retrieve. Wait a second. Isn't this like really convenient timing? Does the Society have a hand in this too? Shush, birds. Be quiet. I can hardly deny the possibility. In any case, it may be wise for you to travel to Bose. I'll say. It seems as good a plan as any. We have no real way of knowing when or where the next crisis will strike. Yeah. Sherry, you're coming along? Now that the Intelligence Division has basically been dealt with, my job is done, more or less. It's pretty clear the agents of Ouroboros are beyond any of us, so I thought I'd tag along to help out a bit. I'm looking forward to seeing the Silver Streak in action. Ha! At last, Shara has come willingly into my arms. Okay. Thank you, Sherazard. No trouble. Oh, Annalise, are you coming too? Sorry, I'm afraid not. Damn it! Kurt's group should be getting back from their training soon. I'm gonna team up with them again. Okay. Team up, does that mean you'll be working against the Society too? Yeah, I think we're going to be looking into finding their base. Given Ouroboros' movements and actions to date, they definitely have some kind of operations. A base of operations somewhere in Liberal. Until we find that and take it down, this game of cat and mouse will never end. I have a feeling we'll be working even more closely with the army in the weeks to come. A base. Yeah, for starters, they need something to store and fix up that huge archaism. They definitely have somewhere pretty decent just for maintenance. Makes sense to have 2 anti-society teams going then. Well, I guess Kurt's team is going to need plenty of firepower. Can't complain about them getting analyzed in that case. Sorry. Once we find those sneaky jerks, I'm sure we'll need a lot of help to beat them down. We'll fight them together. We will. And there's their outpost, which is somewhere. Those silly little flying machines were no match for us. Thanks, Pater Mater. You go sleep for a bit, okay? Welcome back, Ren. Louve. I'm back! I went and did all that experiment just like you asked. I know. You did a very good job. Why does it keep changing his name? It was Louve earlier, Then he was Lawrence, now he's silver-haired youth. Just who is this guy? You got a little creative with it, too. A tea party? It's because you told me not to kill anyone this time. I had to do something to make it a little less boring, and I thought a tea party would be a lot of fun. And it was. We had tea and crumpets and explosions. Very ladylike, Renne. So, how did the experiment itself go? I think it went okay. That mean guy from the church kind of spoiled it with a nasty trick. But it was fine otherwise. We can use them in real combat if we want. Very good. I thought we couldn't make a lot of gospels though. How are we going to use them as weapons if we can't? Mass production of them isn't necessary. The tests are simply to determine the full capabilities of the gospels. We aren't trying to make a weapon out of it. Really? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter to me either way. Have you found Joshua yet? I think we have. A number of dolls we sent out to the act as a diversion were destroyed. It's very likely he's responsible. Oh, he's still hiding. I'm good at playing hide and seek, but even I'm not as good as Joshua. I hate this. Why is he being so stubborn? Why can't he just come back to the society? To us? Well, it's weird too. The professor said it's all Estelle's fault Joshua won't come back. But she told me she's looking for Joshua too. Why would she say that if she's keeping Joshua from coming back to us? Renne, I wouldn't be so quick to accept everything the professor says. Truth can change depending on one's perspective. Just as how people see different shapes on the same moon. You mean like how people can see a face and others can see a crab? That's right. The professor's truth may be different from your truth. You need to reach your own truth based on what you yourself see and feel. Sounds confusing, but I think I get it. I really like Estelle. I liked everyone, actually. They're nice, and they gave me snacks. Tita was fun to play with, too. I didn't even feel like murdering them. My God, this is an 11-year-old girl, and she's that cheerful about bloodshed. Very good. You're a good girl, Renne. Indeed, a very good girl, Renne, and a very good worker. And there's Alba and Campanella. Hello, Professor Campanella. Hello there, Renne. Looks like you had a good time in Grancel. Kinda. If I knew you were coming, I would have invited you. It was a lot of fun, you know. Now I feel bad that I missed it. I had to put a nice little puppet show for some lady bracers. It wasn't nearly as enjoyable as what you did, I think. Perhaps you should have reserved the better seat ahead of time, Campanella. By the way, Renne, I couldn't help it over here. You said you were rather fond of Estelle. Sure am. She wasn't nearly as nasty as a person you said, Professor. She's nice. Renne, it's not nice to put words in other people's mouths. I never said she was a bad person. If anything, I agree with you. She is both charming and a fascinating young lady. I simply said that she's part of the reason Joshua has yet to return to us. Wouldn't you agree, Louvet? I won't deny that she's part of the reason. Well then, that should clear things up. What do you think, Renne? Given the circumstances, shouldn't we make Estelle one of our friends? What? Miss Estelle? Make her one of our friends? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. She's kind of on the weak side right now, but if we teach her how to kill right, I bet she'll be really powerful. And if Estelle joins us, Joshua will come back. I think it's safe to assume as much. Oh, Professor, I always knew you had a great taste. Delicious! That's going a little too far with your jokes, Professor. Remember, all who serve the society must do of their own free will. That is one of the core laws of Ouroboros. You need not remind me of the Grand Master's edicts, Louvet. Do you really think that I and Anguis would break such a law? Neither you nor Joshua were forced into anything. In any case, breaking her will would be so dissatisfying. When she joins us, it will be entirely of her own volition. Now they're after... Yeah, now Cher's in my party. Well, I might as well play with her a little bit.
Great! This ought to perk you up.
Next up, bows. If we're ready, shall we head to the port? Well, the Royal Army's on the bandit case too, remember? For once, we aren't feeling the squeeze to get somewhere. That's true. Let's take our time and finish up stuff, then go. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn in those quests that I fulfilled. Is there anything else on the board? Royal Avenue Monster. Well, I can go do that next time. I'm the Dark Seraph, signing off.